Oh, finally, a new team. A new team has won. Even though I would have been more happier, but those fans had to root for KD's injury. So let's look at the stats. Oh, Kawhi. But you know what this game proved? Who's obviously better between Curry and Kawhi? It's Kawhi all around. And that the San Antonio Spurs in the Western Conference Finals against the Warriors could have ended the dynasty, this type of dynasty, sooner than later. It pretty much did prove it. This whole series did prove it. And the field goal percentage, well, Golden State had a better field goal percentage, but three-pointers is what killed Golden State. Free throws also killed Golden State. 17 turnovers, 27 assists. The rebounding game went on to Golden State, and Golden State played, you could say, better defense overall. And let's look at the stats. Klay Thompson. I hope you're okay, man. I really hope that that's not a serious injury for next season. Draymond Green played lights out, triple-double, but guess what? Nobody cares because no one's going to remember him having a triple-double. Curry did not have a good game. Iguodala was great. Klay was great. And really, probably if he would have played Golden State, could have won. But I will be honest with you, to me, they still had a chance to win. Looney did terrible. Cousins did decent. And now we got a question, why didn't we not play Cousins more? That's probably what Warrior fans are going to question. Why didn't we didn't play Cousins a lot? We should have. Like, what he did for you? What has he done? So overall, what did this game, many things were proven in this game? 1. The Warriors bench is terrible. They are god-awful. We talk about their starters. You can have 5 all-stars. But yet, how are you going to win if you don't have a bench? You look at the competition in the postseason they played as well. None of the teams, Portland was literally injured almost everywhere. The Rockets never had a good defense to begin with. The Clippers just had a bench and not really that big of a starters. And then you play the Raptors, 100% healthy, have a great bench, and a top 10 defense, and look what happened. This series really proved what happened. Now, you could say injuries were infecting tonight's game. That's not somewhat technically true, but somewhat is. The Warriors, when Klay got hurt, I expected the Raptors to explode. I mean, how many times were like that in Game 2? Game 2, Toronto lost when Klay gets hurt. Then KD gets hurt. And they still won those two, and they could have won tonight too. You could use injuries. But you didn't have a bench. And what else did it prove? You know what this finals did prove? Once and for all, it proved 2 things. Curry is not a leader when it comes to the finals. Now, you could bring up that first championship, but last time I checked, the Cavs were injured. When you bring in Kevin Durant against players like Kawhi and LeBron, that's where you need him. Finals record when Kevin Durant starts, 9-1. When he doesn't start in the finals, 9-9. And one of those wins, one of those finals appearances, was against the Cavs that were dealing with injuries. Like I said, the Warriors could have won tonight, but they didn't. And really, we should, to me, question if Curry is really a real leader when it comes now to the moments like this. You blew a 3-1 lead against the Cavs. You bring in KD. You win back-to-back. Now, without Durant, even though he had great moments, he still, you couldn't win it without him. So really, you look at what Durant brings to the table, and that is where Many people may say it's not the weakest super move from a NBA star, because now I'm starting to believe that. Because think about it, what if he never went to Golden State in those first 2 years? Let's say he never did. And they are 9-9 without him in the NBA Finals now. They probably could have lost those 2 other series, or at least one. But now, so much pressure heads in the offseason for both these teams. We'll start with the Raptors. Kawhi has won the Finals MVP. That's not a surprise. The only guy that probably, if I had to say that's on the Raptors that had a competition, was probably Van Vliet. Because, well, Kyle Lowry did not, besides just like today, and I think it was Game 3, he really did not have a huge impact in the finals. Not that big. But Kawhi now and the we all remember Kawhi saying he wants to leave he didn't want to go to Toronto. And now the moment you said that, you win a championship. And now we're like wondering, because last time I checked, the Clippers were the second team. Okay? Or the Lakers. I think the Lakers were third. Why the Lakers? If they can have that much drama again. And you would not be the star player. And I mean, now you got 2 rings, and you're trying to compete with LeBron to be the best player in the world. To me, he's already competed with KD, because the first year he wins a championship with the Raptors. First year. And then you think of the Clippers, a franchise that's never gone past the second round. But the moment you went to a team that's only got past the second round twice, your first year, on the second time, you win it all. They will build a statue for him. There's no question about that. But if I'm Kawhi, I stay in Toronto. I stay in Toronto. Because if you could keep that core the same, them, Milwaukee, whatever happens to Jimmy Butler in Philadelphia, those 3 teams and maybe Boston could all compete in the Eastern Conference for the next 6 years. And now let's go to Golden State. So much pressure is on Golden State. We don't know how serious that injury of Clay is, but I would not expect him to miss even the first half of a season, not even a month of a season. But it's been confirmed that Durant will miss the entire 2019-20 season. Boogie Cousins is a free agent. Last time I checked, also Sean Livingston could retire, maybe Iggy. And those are maybes. Clay, we don't know. Even if Golden State keeps Durant, you really don't have him at all next season. So really, for all those teams that want Durant, like the Knicks, what's the point of signing him now? Unless you want to give him his medical bills and all that, you can sign him up to help him with that stuff. Go ahead. Even Golden State even said if he leaves, we can help him get some money for his condition right now with the ACL. But then you got Clay. What's going to happen to Clay? Does Clay want to stay? Because remember, if they lose Cousins, Durant, and Clay, like I said before, if they lose those 3 guys, they're nothing better than the 7th seed. Durant, to me, I could question if he's going to go to New York now, or does New York still want him? Because think about it, New York was promised so many things, and last time I also checked, Kyrie Irving might sign with the Brooklyn Nets. And you look at the Clay, we don't know. Because he got mad because I think he didn't wasn't second or first team. I can't remember what it was. But I think it was something like that, and yet he didn't make that list. So does now Clay want to be a star of his own? Now, I think personally DeMarcus Cousins is going to the Lakers. I personally do believe he will go to the Los Angeles Lakers. And Clay, I have no idea. If I had to pick a team for Clay, I probably would have to say the Clippers. But not even close, though. For Durant, we'll have to see. Most likely, probably New York. But the fact that the Warriors have that many free agents, and if they lose all three of those guys, it's over. They're not even. No one's even going to talk about them next year. So this offseason will be interesting. I'll probably make a free agents predictions video. And I'm sorry if I haven't not posted any videos lately. I've been so busy because I have that life outside of sports and YouTube. I do have a job and all that, but work is work, and trying to find the best opportunity to do videos, and really I haven't. So really there's not even anything exciting on sports news wise. But how do we end this video that now might screw up my channel even more because it was the last game of the NBA? Well, that's how I got ended. For almost 25 seasons, a team that was called the Toronto Raptors have joined with, like, my Portland Trailblazers, the brotherhood with one banner, Toronto, its fan base. Welcome to Ring Kingdom, with all the teams with the rings and the championships. Welcome to the kingdom. And still, Kawhi would be stupid if he actually leaves Toronto. It makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense right now at this point. No, and personally, I think he'll stay. That's my prediction.